So this is the end of day one of this faucet getting our classroom ready. I know that most of you have been in the class before for music class, but it doesn't hurt to have a little tour to remind you of some of the things available in the classroom and the way that it's set up. So as we enter, we have on our left, it's a little bit messy. Maybe some of you can be library organizers. We have our enormous classroom library. The top shelves are full of fiction at all reading levels, and the bottom is full of non-fiction texts covering science and social studies units, as well as general interest and world topics. A lot of those books belong to me, and I have them in the classroom to share with you. We move a little further along the wall. We have one of our work areas here, and we have all of the blank agendas that are going to be distributed the first day of school. I discovered today that the Russo agendas are actually going to be free, so there's not going to be a nominal fee for anyone, and it's going to be a great tool for us to use together. We have here one tech station where we charge our Chromebooks. There are 5 Chromebooks. And all throughout the classroom for cord management, I have these binder clips in place. So it's important that everybody leaves everything clipped in place, because I took a lot of time to organize that. We make sure that we plug in our Chromebooks at the end of every day. Down here we have 3 class laptops for student use. There's going to be plugs in here as well, and I'll be putting binder clips here and here to hold those cords in place. It's a cover for our class electric piano. Put that somewhere. I have a little plan for this shelf up here. I'm not sure if I'm going to reveal that yet, but we'll wait for that. Over here we have pouches over the doors of my cupboard that have or will have organized a lot of our shared supplies, like rulers, protractors, class calculators, scissors, that sort of thing. You're welcome to bring your own in a soft pencil case for your cubby if you like to use your own stuff, but we'll also have shared supplies there as well. This is one of our tables. It accommodates 6 people. There's 2 standing desks back there for standing at and working. A lot more books for you to choose from here. This sitting area here is for 4 people, 2 on each sofa, with more books for reading, countertop to keep clear, of course, and a shelf here and a shelf here, which I like to keep our class read-alouds. Nice big picture books for us to read. It's interesting that picture books can be used in all grades. They're not just for primary students. They can have lots of very mature themes for grade 6 students, and we use those for modeled reading and shared reading lessons together. These 2 shelves here, one on the left and one on the right, these are our cubbies. And everyone will be assigned 1 cubby, and that's where you can keep your 1-inch binder and your soft pencil case. We don't have a lot of personal storage space in the room, but it will work perfectly fine. We will have all that we need. Over here on the window ledge, I have a charging station for student devices. If you bring your own device from home, a tablet with a keyboard or something like that, you can use it for educational purposes only, not for personal use at any time between 9 and 3:25. Students can charge their devices there if they like. I'm going to put some more books along these shelves here. On the corner here we have a cupboard that stores construction paper, and also I have a couple of sets of headphones. Anyone is welcome to use them. Noise canceling headphones can be really handy when we're trying to concentrate and there's other people talking in the room. I used to have more, but over the years they've gotten broken, so you're welcome to bring some from home and put your name on them and hang them going to have a calendar here so that we can look ahead to weeks and different events that are coming up. Here at this bar height table, this is another seating choice. A lot of people like to switch out and use that option. Here's a station mainly for me where I keep Blackline Masters of different handouts. If you're absent, it will be a place where we can get copies of things for you that you might have missed. On the shelves here, there are math textbooks in the corner and some math manipulatives, some base 10 and some, I forget what they're called. And then further along, there are some headphones that plug into devices. There are social studies, science texts here. This charging station here, I spent a lot of time setting this up, so we'll be sure to keep the clips and everything in place, and the power bar too. This is where we have 6 class iPad minis and 2 old style iPad 2s. 2 keyboards that go with these 2 iPads, and then the keyboards that go with the minis are kept under here. Everything has to be put back where it was taken from. There are some more seating options here, 3 desks for students who might like to work there, and sometimes we can even move those desks around the room. Have here some drawers with math manipulatives in, all sorts of things, fraction circles and Cuisenaire rods, pattern blocks, linking cubes, all sorts of things. Then I have music in the corner. I'm going to go really fast because I have some organizing to do, plus the piano. Hello, piano. And, clock, so you can know what time it is. When you look at the clock, it reminds you that you should be focusing on something other than just the time. And here is our smartboard. We can have all sorts of things projected up here that you've experienced in other classes, and some important hashtags and so forth for Twitter. So if you're interested in sharing some of your learning with students in other classes all around the world, Twitter is a great tool to spend time talking about that. I have here different things you might want to refer to. This one has a hundreds chart and all sorts of math pages that are good for quick reference, and multiplication tables for when we're working on activities where you're not being assessed for memorizing any kind of multiplication. Always welcome to use these. Down here we have another charging station. There are 2 keyboards which actually, they have an orange sticker and a yellow sticker, and they match specifically with 2 of the iPads over on that table. One has an orange sticker, one has a yellow sticker, and they're paired specifically to those iPads. There's a couple more iPad minis here, a couple of iPods, pardon me, class laptop, some supplies for writing that we're all welcome to use, our classroom speaker, looks like a popcorn machine, but it's actually a really good room-filling speaker. Pencil sharpener, hole punch, stapler, that kind of thing. Students can, we can have 3 students working here if they like. All that noise was my husband, Mr. Reese, removing a lighting system from this bookcase, and so he's been super helpful today with some things that I needed help with. And at the end of the day, we stack our chairs here. We only have 20 chairs. There are 27 students in the class, but we only need 20 chairs because I will be bringing back a couple of beach chairs for this space. And of course we have our sofas over there and the other table here. And last but not least, another seating option in the class. This seating option is handy for me to use if I'm working with a small group of students. Otherwise, we can also work on the carpet together. There'll be a couple of pillows there. So, lots to think about. And, oh yeah, does anybody remember this from the talent show? Haha, I saved it. All right, so I hope everyone enjoys the rest of August. I hope and the beginning of September. I hope you have been having a lovely holiday. I'm really looking forward to having you in my class this year, and I'll see you on the playground on September 5th. Bye-bye.